I'm going to tell you about the journey that I took and the choices that I had to make to get there. I have 3 younger brothers, so when we were growing up, it was quite apparent that the boys were going to take over the family farms. And my mother was so specific, she would tell us girls, all 4 of us, that if we wanted to farm, we had to find our own farm boy. Now, being as stubborn and as independent as I was, which I wonder where I got that from, I was not waiting for any farm boy. Hard work and perseverance were already well ingrained, and I was going to get a good job and earn my way to start my own farm. Yeah, so I talked my mom into letting me go to college. Get that, I had to talk her to let me go to school. I found a cooperative education program that would let me go to work, get experience, and earn an income while I was being educated. I chose an accounting program, and it happened to have a data processing option. Well, that was the beginning of my lucrative and exciting career in information technology and the world of computers. So I've worked my way into a good position in a life insurance company in the IT department. I got a consulting job in the States that gave me the contacts to get this really neat role in, as an IT consultant for a clothing company. And when I got there to do the job, the IT manager or director actually, was so impressed with me, he hired me to be the project manager to implement their entire computer system in their factories and in their head office. And so that was an opportunity I couldn't refuse. I made sure I finished the project. So from there, I had plenty of opportunities in project management. I landed a job where I basically was converting third-party warehousing packages for different companies in New Zealand, Hong Kong, and Australia. My colleagues used to say, you need to find a spouse, but you need to look for a certain thing in the spouse. I'm like, oh yeah? Well, you need to marry rich, because that way when you wake up in the morning, you know why you got married, because you married rich. So anyways, so Rich and I, we got married obviously, because we worked together for a year on my dad's farm with my brothers, and then we got the opportunity to purchase our own place and start our own business, so we took it. But I remember when I had my career, I made a mental note that if I ever was blessed to have children, because I was older by then, well past my 30s, and I said that if I ever was given the opportunity, I would stay home and raise my children as my mother had. That's a big choice. Yeah. So Rich and I, we've had to make some financial changes on our farm because when you both stay at home to work, it's different. We've grown the farm. It's not been easy. Because I was so busy on the farm and looking after the children, I would be critical of myself and finding myself missing my career. And then just when we had a serious fire on our farm and we lost 1/3 of our business, it was my past career that actually saved our farm financially. Because it's a choice to stay at home and work with your husband, who is your business partner, to grow food for the world. You define your roles and responsibilities, and you cover for each other. The journey I took was not the path my mother took. She married young, was a business partner her entire life. As women, we need to know that it is a choice to stay at home and not work. It's a choice to stay at home or work off the farm. Regardless of that choice, it's the stage of life you're at, not necessarily how old you are. There's no wrong choice. Our dialogue has to be open, supportive, and no judgment. If you're working on the farm, doing the chores, running the errands, driving the tractors, taking care of the kids, or just making applesauce, it's still a career choice. So honestly, in coming here last year, the women in this room, some of you were here, some are new, but it inspired me to have the self-confidence to realize that I had made a career choice, and it had been my goal all along. Thank you.